feeling that I must write about my experiences that you may also in feeling that I must write about my experiences.
Cruising at the drop window, flowing with ease, like a strong wind that's steady blowing on trees. Holding control over the streets, skipping town in that benzo, sweep the block clean. Even while traveling, got a bag on their head for the pure love of money. They ain't scared of paint the town red. Oh, he dead now. Should've thought better about what he said now. Get your bread now, you gotta think ahead now. Better be rockin' or trippin', they walking, they looking at your Montclair now.
Don't wanna get in trouble?
That don't have enemies. Stay neutral and keep it cool like a breeze, cause it's always the reply that starts the fight. If there was no back answer, it wouldn't have escalated, right? Or am I wrong? I know you might say you gotta get back strong. Obviously that's an option, but honestly better stop and just probably process if you could possibly prevent it from hitting the fan. Issue with you, pretend like you don't give a damn. Be slick and changing topics if you can. Don't gotta brag about an extravagant lifestyle or big mansions and parties having the lights out. Anyway, we're living good, know what we on. One thing, stay noble, neon. Some believe in rebirth, some don't. Some think life on the earth's all a joke. Some be claiming they had out-of-body experiences, seeing spiritual visions and ghostly appearances. But what's the same? The question lives, what really is the meaning of life in its truest sense? Where do we come from and where are we headed? Religion versus science will never be settled. Some be out here preaching off that it's not unknown, they getting money for E&T. Some cannot pick a side in the war, like doctors who are religious to the core. Are we a product of evolution or God's hands? Survival of the fittest, or is it all a plan? The fall of man with technology advanced, walk around glued to phones like in a trance. It's obvious, ain't no way we can live without it. A part of us, ain't a thing we can do about it. Who would doubt it? We are irrelevant, argument of fiction, like who allowed it? Ice cold my aura, though it is the cool kind, not like sorrow or not being hollow. Talk about everyday struggle. If you're part of it, just smile everyday chuckle. Hit the road if you don't know the meaning of life. Someone might just want over your lives. Black lives don't matter, everyday cries. What a crisis as well as in every day. Half the population dies, everybody lies. I'm writing my death note to a side. I'ma let you know, if I go, I'ma let go of the dead bros. Ayy, what a sad sight to behold when you were never told. Black lives matter, everybody matters, doesn't matter. The cities I'm grinding in everything that I do, from the rapping to flapping in my mouth 100,000 times, and still I didn't have a sign of rhymes. Beggars be begging for money, running and stealing the food. Bandits don't get that, they just running and stealing for the loot. Now we working on a new record, inside of my me, but of the same track of the new method. Then one of those consumers who spread rumors about something that should be nothing to society. I heard rumors about you got brain tumors.
rumors. I doubt you got a brain boomer. No, I ain't got no eyes on me. Don't mean I'm not a rapper. You gotta keep your eyes on me while I rap like the new kid. VIII-E.
First thing second,
I'm not a rapper.
standing like a rock, no moss that I gather. Hardly the verse of my mood, like doom. Keep a metal face on me, cause I never lose my screws. Let's go. Bring it to the other side, make it negative. Watch them switch gang signs, it's imperative. Man, you gotta pay for your decision. Should've thought about the aftermath when you took the mission to hardline. For real though, you need a break. Stop and get some help, take a walk. Watch your steps, spin the block, drop a sweat, roll a rock. Ain't gotta try to be on the top. Keep an eye on the pick your rep. Make a mistake and then you can pop like, oh, you so odd, you can't get even with the crew. Catch you messing with the ones, they gon' get your gang too, get it? I ain't like these sensitive babies who got real life problems and still use Brinkley like damn. Whistling away like Herbo. Yeah, I'm humble, but I can't be swervo. It's the one and only. I ain't playing. Take the dreams out your head like the opposite of Coldplay now.
What do I know? I cannot be saying that whether you're rapping over these beats, but I am though. This unusual struggle in the street soccer, trapping out a bad dope, cracking the stove, pack full of dough, that to control and all. Better follow the protocol, know your call.
Like Benny and Chase, we been an overall. Fakes in my circle, but in all reality, Harry is the only fraud. Don't mind, as long as it don't affect me, I'm good. Even if it does, I don't react, though I can or I should. That's why I ain't as sensitive as most of y'all be. I barely get into fights, and I'm doing well. Marvelous like Raz Fresco bar. Last time it ain't hard to tell, yeah.
Off limits, never keeping, nothing keeping.
Can the meek really inherit the earth? They treat the humble as weak, be till they perish in the dirt. But I'll cherish you first, for whatever it's worth. Cause I forgive easily, and I can tell most of y'all can't relate. Y'all be faking y'all laughs and pretending it's all cool. After all that, you gon' gossip and spread rumors trying to bite back. Have a pure forgiving heart, we gotta try to be like that. I don't spit these rhymes and just say them. Get words, then I pick these rhymes, then I make them into sentences arranged in the verse. Writer's block, a nemesis, beat blocks a curse. They want big brands, street shops the worst. She drops some words, he cops some burst. They be off limits, never keeping off the curb. I were an eater, but I was on a special herb.
Only difference is circumstance. It hurts to advance, but what's worse than not taking the chance? Nothing. You better take it up. Watch your plan slip through your
It's been 3 years since I left ICS, and 3 years since I wrote part 1. My heart's not cold, but now I see why. Time moves on, I don't feel so numb. When I talk about school, I can't just say 8-E. I spent 9 more years each special in their own way. Last time I recall that presence, so now I'ma talk talk about the rest. Start with the best, but there's one for last. I wrote this in the book of autographs. I'm wondering if God could give me a chance to go back in time, thinking if I can rewind way back to the beginning actually. But that's sitting in a class full of babies, so naturally I'd go with second grade, when I had a group with Hanston and Jib and Alston and Vibbin, and one more with an aim to defeat this girl named Helen. The scoring marks, and though we didn't include Erin, she was a part of the plan. Every day meeting up after class at the staircase, put our hands together like hip hip. Anyway, third, when I had so-called enemies, and one more thing, but they don't know it all, and neither do you. I'ma leave it at that. Fourth was the same, fifth next, where I'll go back. To be honest, fifth was the one I liked the least, but I'm so glad I ended up in 5th-B. Cause if this one classmate named Fayaz, who turned me to a musician indirectly, he asked me to check out the song called Walk by Quabs. I loved it, and I could say that it slowly brought me towards rap. If it wasn't for him, I would now be singing JB songs. And I ain't gonna hold you, I did with my first true best friend Afan. He printed all the lyrics and we'd sing them loud. We used to eat together, really in the moment we were living. This was the last year that Eva and I'd be together. We were in the same class for 7 years. Sadly, I knew that we wouldn't be close. Same with Suzanne, 5 years. I miss wishing Vrati good morning with a hand gesture, same to Samira. I had a rival in Truthi, we called each other names for fun, no hate in here. I remember sitting at the second bench to the right, with Arsha and Kessia in front, Eva and Amina behind, and Angel next to me. I miss and I love all the talks that we had, all the fun in the class, and I'm glad I gotta be in 6B next to 6E for a reason that I only know. So before I dwell on it further, I'ma go back to 7. And this is where it got better. Class clowns, Omar and Numan, good at math. I never forget when Omar told me go get her. Like I'd never forget Reba and her best friend Afisa, who changed my life. She made me realize many errors in my English. Eraser, not rubber, ruler, not scale. To thank her again is a thing which I want to do in person, but I can't now. But she'll probably never hear this, it's all fine. That year my deep friendship with Kashish began. She'll always remain in my mind. I really thought of her as a rival at 7th, but I was so wrong in 8th. She was there as a really good companion. I thank her for all the time that we spent and all the talks we shared. 8E, the best in the 10 years. A big thank you to all who were with me,
Teachers, friends,
who helped make school a home.
That's how I got to. Circling round inside my zone, trying to fit the pieces. Keep steady, not going overboard. It ain't all a walk in the park. Should've known from the start. Pressure building and it's tearing me apart. Cause only when I watch the sky falling, I know I'm running far from the strife and trouble. I'm all in, looking for something really just to revive my soul. I need clarity, find myself and breathe the city. Are you with me?
feeling like Atlas with the weight that I carry. Tired of the strict norms of the military. Landless worry, deep in my catacombs. Those aren't my focus like battle wounds. Underlying pressure, building up higher water. I'm trying just to feel the love go where we should. Friends and family around, man to man, hand the ground. I'd never fall down in the face of hurdles, but it's a tough fight. So many that you never get enough, right? It's feeling unreal, there was no deal. All in the way, my line of sight. Never let negativity get the best of me. Take a step back, focus on my destiny. Meant to be living and breathe the city.
Cause only when I watch the sky falling, I know I'm running far from the strife and trouble. I'm all in, looking for something really just to revive my soul. I need clarity, find myself and breathe the city. Are you with me? When I watch the sky falling,
They don't know about Uncle John.
Aldovino,
ST-Mac,
Prime Apple,
Griselda,
Rock Marcy,
Macami,
The God Fahim.
Doro Drew,
Planet Asia,
Currency,
J Royale,
Recognize Ali.
Lupe Fiasco,
38 Special,
Daniel Son,
Fly Anakin,
Free Lord,
Action Bronson,
Stalker,
Davies,
BSF,
Ransom,
Gel Electronica,
Scazzy,
Car,
Smoke Bizzle,
Dark Low,
Rafarera,
Purpose,
Paranorm,
Raheem Supreme, Code 9,
Navy Blue,
Left Lane to Dawn,
Arm and Hammer,
MF Doom,
Gangstar,
Freddie Gibbs and Gunsmoke. Didn't even mention producers.
Holding the torch for a year now, but I can't tell nobody around. Will this legacy die out? No. Tapped in with the underground. Holding the torch for a year now, but I can't tell nobody around. Will it die out?
How come you don't hear Rock Marcy on the radio?
Facts. You don't hear Smoke
So
on
I'm
the radio
trying
either.
all five
But we
like
not
I'm trying to
doing it
explain.
for radio.
Thank you. I'm trying to explain something. There's a new thing going on. It's called It Doesn't Matter.
Yeah.
The radio. No, for real. It's a little brainwash to us. It's a little brainwash. It's okay. It's our whole life. The movies, everything, the radio. But in real life, no. And some people that don't want to be there. I got a song on the radio right now. It's gonna do what it do. But that's my one little commercial record, and we still keeping it hood. It's still Jada Kiss. It's still hip hop. You know what I mean? Think to it.
But I keep, it ain't no secret no more. See, from now on, this ain't the underground. From now on, when you talk about this genre of music, it's called the abyss, the bottomless underground. Cause we don't know how far down this